Let's start simple. A remote AE is a quota-carrying salesperson who lands new customers and grows existing ones, fully online. You'll live in your calendar and CRM, not a corporate office. Your week is discovery calls, product demos, proposals, negotiations, and signatures, then renewals, expansions, and referrals. Compared to in-office sales, the fundamentals are identical, but your tool stack and habits matter more. Video calls instead of conference rooms, asynchronous updates instead of hallway syncs, impeccable CRM notes instead of "I'll tell you later." Time zones become a strategy, not a problem. If your prospects are in North America and you're in Europe, early afternoons are prime time. If you sell globally, you may cluster calls by region and batch deep work when everyone else is asleep. Why are remote AE roles still in demand? Because buyers are remote, software is global, and revenue leaders follow opportunity. Many companies have learned they can recruit great closers anywhere, reduce real estate costs, and sell into more markets without opening new offices. For candidates, the appeal is obvious: access to global brands, fewer interruptions, flexible schedules, and often bigger on-target earnings by selling into larger territories. The result is a durable market where remote listings remain a meaningful slice of sales hiring, and they attract outsized applicant interest. Translation: roles exist, but the best ones are competitive. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be provably effective. What about pay? In the U.S., a general account executive average commonly lands into six figures when you include commission. But the spread is wide and shaped by what you sell. Tech and SaaS AEs typically see higher on-target earnings because deal sizes and expansion potential are bigger. It's normal to see associate or SMB AEs with base salaries in the 55 to 85K range and variable comp around 50 to 100% of base. Mid-market AEs often jump to $80 120K base with variable equal to or greater than base. Enterprise AEs routinely sit at $120 170K base with 100-150% variable and accelerators for overperformance, putting total OTE in the $220 or $350K band, and yes, well above that for top performers in hot categories like data, AI infrastructure, and security. If you're outside the U.S., don't be discouraged. Remote teams frequently pay market plus to attract proven closers and cover time zone needs. Focus your pitch on revenue outcomes and time to ramp, not just years of experience. So, how do you get one of these jobs? Start with the skills that hiring managers can recognize at a glance. First, communication and negotiation. Can you ask sharp discovery questions, link problems to measurable impact, and draw a clean path to value? Second, CRM excellence. If it's not in Salesforce or HubSpot, it didn't happen. High-signal AEs log next steps, define exit criteria for each stage, and forecast with discipline. Third, remote productivity. Pipeline goals on your calendar, deep work blocks for research and proposals, and consistent follow-up cadences that make you the safe choice for the buyer. Fourth, sales tech literacy. Tools like Gong for call reviews, Outreach for sequences, Sales Navigator for prospecting, and Zoom Info for data. None of this replaces fundamentals, but it compounds them. If you want to make these skills visible, don't just tell, show. Add verifiable assessments to your profile. If the role requires written communication, show a strong English sample and include skills test badges to back it up. If the role is ops-heavy, benchmark your typing speed and accuracy. If the role involves complex products, build a one-page mutual action plan template you can share in interviews. The market is noisy, evidence cuts through. Which companies hire remote AEs? The list is long and growing. Big platforms like Salesforce, Oracle, and Workday regularly recruit for multiple segments. Product-led breakouts like HubSpot, Zoom, Datadog, and Snowflake hire across geographies. Cloud-native security leaders like CrowdStrike and Okta rely on distributed go-to-market teams. Communications and CX players like RingCentral and Zendesk are mainstays. And remote-first startups hire opportunistically, often moving fast when they find a closer with relevant ICP experience. Don't just spray applications. Build a short list of 5 to 10 companies whose customers look like your past wins. Mirror their language, speak to their metrics, and offer a 30, 60, 90 plan that reflects their sales motion. Where do you actually find the roles? Yes, the usual suspects, LinkedIn, Indeed, and Glassdoor, but you'll move faster by combining sources. Check remote-centric boards and curated lists where sales roles are filtered and fresh. Spend time on company career pages. Many high-quality enterprise AE roles never hit public boards. And use platforms that let you showcase skills and get contacted directly by employers. However you search, tighten your LinkedIn headline. Remote Account Executive, 120% plus to quota, SaaS, EMEA, AIMER coverage, MedPC, tells a hiring manager more, faster, than a generic sales professional. Let's talk about getting hired. Your resume should read like a scoreboard, not a diary. Lead with outcomes. New ARR closed, quota attainment, ACV, win rate, sales cycle length, logos won. Mention the tool stack you actually use. Salesforce or HubSpot, Outreach, Gong, ZoomInfo, DocuSign. Add one line showing remote readiness, your time zones, your meeting windows, and how you run async updates. Your cover letter should be short and tailored. A sentence on why this ICP and product click with your background, a sentence on your biggest relevant deal, and a sentence on how you'd ramp in 90 days. In interviews, be ready to walk a deal end to end. Who the stakeholders were, the problem you quantified, why you won or lost, and what you'd repeat or avoid. What about the downsides? Remote AE work is not easy money. You'll juggle time zones, navigate silent stakeholders, and live with the pressure of visible targets. Churn risk and renewal timelines can be real. That's where process saves you. Treat your pipeline like a product. Instrument it, inspect it, and improve it weekly. Use mutual close plans to make buying easier. Feed your SDRs and CS partners with context so everyone wins the account, not just the deal. Looking ahead, AI will not replace great sellers, but it will change what great looks like. Expect better call summaries, tighter coaching signals, cleaner pipeline hygiene, and earlier risk alerts from your CRM. That means more time for conversations that matter, clearer proposals, and a steadier close plan. Sellers who embrace this get leverage. Sellers who fight it get left behind. The bigger trend is simple. Software continues to eat workflows, buyers continue to meet online, and revenue teams continue to hire wherever the best closers live. If all of this sounds like your path, your next step is practical. Start applying to curated remote AE roles, make your skills visible, and ship a clean 30, 60, 90 plan with your application. To save time, check the video description for a direct link to a live feed of remote account executive openings on hire basis, plus free skills tests you can add to your profile. Whether you're an SMB closer ready for mid-market or an enterprise AE looking for a new category, there's a remote team that needs your wins. Go show them.